Hola. Soy Dora. I bet they do. That's what you get for letting or for handing Baby Mario a race. Hey, y'all, today's gonna be the day, right? Today, we actually get to move to everyone's favorite shiny zone, 3. Yes, lots of Kibby. So much Kibby. Not glad I didn't manage to... I never managed to actually get up to go find Kibbies, so I just had like pretty much every Kibby photo in my phone. Streamlabs being wooed. How wooed? Ah! Fish! Streamlabs said no. Why am I still having issues with my Streamlabs recent events? But the Streamlabs plugin for OBS is just not working right for some reason. No. Oof. Until we starting racing. I didn't even see that it said starting. My brain auto-corrected it. Do you? Do you, Rosie? English is your second language. Your first language is typo. Or maybe gibberish. Brudge. Case in point. Brudge. Good morning. Uh, 8 minutes ago. Wait, is my... Oh, no, I moved it. I thought I moved it. Yo, King Cahoon. Appreciate the jewels. Time is a social construct. Have you tried it telling it how rude that is? I appreciate all the jewels. Welcome me in. That's right. We managed to make you experience those. Yeah. Exactly. Welcome to Wyatt. Anytime you got out in front, you were... or nobody could dethrone you. Because we were fighting for our lives in the back. We were fighting for our lives back there. Fight you. Just gonna dip my hand in a bag of sugar to inflict poison damage. Oh no. Can't do that. Can't be doing that now. I don't know if I'll get away with that one. Not real though. I'm glad the alerts are at least working, since the events dock for some reason is not working. I don't know what happened to that thing. Like, it's just loading. True, coming from someone who has defeated Simon. Rosie would just be too easy. Too easy of a target. I mean, what? I've not tried Simon the Divergent Star though. No, I bet. I bet. Oh, Rosie broke that a long time ago. I mean, what? Exist. I mean, what? Bro. All right, Matt Riddle, calm down. Matt Riddle. I believe he's had a few skill issues. That is a man that threw away two fairly big money careers in a row. So this game is trolling me. Rosie, you don't get sleep. Uh-huh. Sure you did. Oh. I was already out the door. Hello. Hello, Baldy. You know what? There's a game we could do on stream. We would do it just for Nick. I'd have to find it though. Pretty sure it was a game. Yeah, it's a game. I'll find out how much it is. Baldy's Basics. I've not one time played it, but I will. Could just do it as a one-off. We would just title the stream Nick's Basics. Only Basics only has 12 fans for a reason. They're really only 12. Because somehow that feels like it could be real, because I feel like I only know it because meme culture. Now, you know what? We're going to play Hooked on Phonics. Maybe Rosie will learn something during that stream. I mean, I doubt it. Yeah, I should rearrange them. I don't think we want Danhausen to curse Joe Henry. I want Danhausen to team with Joe Henry. Just be Oskio all over again. Yeah, but I crashed out at Oskio, so oof. Imagine not sleeping. I don't plan to sleep. Time for swim. Oh. No, you don't. The only thing he wants to sleep. No, JK! I feel like in a way it would just kind of be the same, but just once a shiny gets, if a shiny gets bodied, it is dead. You don't have it anymore. Oh, we already knew that it was getting another game, Nick. They've already said that they were actively working on it. And I'm here for it. Now, I'm just kind of doing a shiny in each zone. And then hoping to build the best team I can out of it. And not lose. You know, it would make sense. It would make sense for him to do multiple and make it a Final Fantasy type, because that being one of their key inspos for the first, or for E33, and just track. Yeah, I'm for the most part just trying to run it normal regular Nuzlocke rule, but only shiny usage. Problem is, it's got me locked on zone 2. I just cannot get one here. Obvious reasons is Ralts. I mean, Ralts slaps. I think Zone 2 hates everybody, if I'm being honest. Zone 2 is not friendly. Well... I mean, considering the game takes place in a painted world... The first one, I feel like really they could go indefinite with it. Right now, just fletchling. Just a fletchling. I may live to regret turning off the auto-translate. I think I could have dealt with the high advertisement messages. I feel like it's just always a fletchling. Yeah, they haven't even touched on the writers. Hardly. They've just mentioned that the writers exist. Translating is hard. Where does this translate from? I don't know. I think. That did not work. That did not work at all. Don't ever try to use Microsoft's split-in translator. Or it might be Chrome's, I'm not sure, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. I'm pretty sure they do. Well, now you see, Caden, the difference between an engineer and an architect is an architect's blueprints actually work. The engineer is the guy that after you've looked at their blueprints, you go back to them and ask them how they got the position in the first place. Same, because my dad was the one that was going back there asking him how they got the job. Yo, Super, welcome in. Welcome in, how we doing? You know, I don't even remember what the birthday greeting did. Yo, Layla! Layla, how you been? No, we found one. And it's our only shiny of the runs so far. Technically, we found two. This is actually the second run because I went stupid in the first zone after getting my first one. I could have thought about. Yep, that too. I actually thought about champions for a minute, but like, I don't know. I like the competitive battling side of things. It just didn't really intrigue me much. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of Wolfie. There's gonna be a lot of Wolfie copycats, because it kind of just makes it easily available. Yeah. I feel like the mobile version might actually be truly cursed. I do kind of like the fact that Mega Raichu Y and can be completely busted in champions. I think she went to sleep. Wasn't supposed to, but I think she did. I don't think so. But I don't know. She never said she wasn't, but she definitely sounded for a minute like she was not. Yeah. Yig. What if the real Rosie are the friends made along the way? Oh God. Saved I answered the whole time. That's bizarre. Bizarre. So I think most just kind of finished what was available. Angry burb. Yakwa. Actually, kind of really like all three, but Bonbon just feels like the strategic choice to me. Said bye. Said Haunter says to check DMs. Haunter said hit the DMs. Yeah, figured. That figures. That tracks. Oh no. I feel like a 6 is a touch low. Why don't you got Excalibur? 9. Oh. 9 I think is too high, but I genuinely kind of like the idea and the direction of it. I don't like that things didn't level scale. You can do these fights in any order. Actively doesn't level scale, so you almost have to do them in one specific order. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. Wasn't a huge fan of how the decks worked. You think that means we're still missing 50? I don't think so. Why? What did he send you? What could he have sent you that was so heinous? I said, it's like, I think it had potential. I think they had good ideas. They just, I don't think, quite executed on them as well as they could have. Like, the ideas were there, the executions were not. See, I love Sinnoh as a region, but, like, I really do. But my boy is in Unova. My boy is Gen 5. Four. Your boy is in Sinnoh. The mid is in Sinnoh. Which kind of docks a few points from Sinnoh for me, so I mean what? Hold on. That's called Gen 3. Oh. You sure? You sure, Talwings? That looks like you did something. Yeah, have you tried asking it to stop? Have you tried telling it to stop? Have you tried punching it? What? Have you tried the Cam Scataboo method? Just lower your shoulder and run straight at a wall. The Cam Scataboo method. Man, it's the very definition of a crayon eater. By definition. You know, the red one tastes like apple. Purple is a great flavor, though. No, real? I don't suggest that, Rosie. Oh, but you can. You can, but you can. You know, fair. No, no, don't touch me there. This is my noodle square. Can, Rosie. Can and will. You can as long as you tell yourself you can until you believe that you can. Because just going can't. You have to convince yourself that you do believe you can. But just saying can't, that's just giving up. Yo, Midoriya. Oh, how we doing? How we doing? But you can. And if you feel like that, then you must. He's adorable and he cooks. It's 2-for-1 special. No, you, Rosie. You leave my boy alone. Why does this zone hate us? Rosie, you don't even believe you can stay awake when you need to stay awake. What makes you think they're gonna let you go home? You have to believe in yourself. You gotta show some belief in yourself so that you can get and stay better. Zelda, so we can bully you. That's crazy. You know, the patience to full odds hunt in this game is a virtue. That better not just be the lighting. Yo, Evelyn, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, Switch 2 version's a lot faster. I think functionally it moves a lot quicker. Movement feels smoother. Or slipped all over the keyboard, apparently. No. Rosie, have you acquired a doctor? I haven't tried the Scarlet Violet on the 2 yet. I need to, because I have the upgrade. It did. What, PLA? Black Scarlet Violet should be better. On 2. I'm gonna try to get a new boot. See if a different seed might help. I booted it up on the wrong profile. Oops. The sad part of it is, the only thing I realized at first when I booted it is the fact that I was in Hotel Z. I didn't even realize Ansha was there. And I really should have. Wind is getting wild. It gives it to, it's supposed to give it to like the person that's used the HUD command the most or something. Hi, Wake. I'm Larry. Yeah, I keep thinking the binnacle. The binnacles and like that Magikarp right there keep getting me because of the lighting on that Magikarp. Honestly, I kind of noticed it by the claws. The claws look a little off to me. Like claws on its head. And I don't even think they actually change color. But I tend to notice it by that first. Both using splash. We're both using splash. The back bend. I don't know, like bands around it changed too. Sure he did. Magikarp jumped at me, okay? We all saw that. Rosie. You know, not getting doctor isn't going to get you home any faster. It's going to get you home slower. So what you're saying is you're back up into normal range. The dizziness is gone. Your ears aren't ringing. Rosie, we want you to feel better. Be home. That's why we say doctor. We don't want you there any more than you want to be there. Sylveon. Exactly. A happy, healthy skill issue. Yeah, literally anything at this point. Fight the labs. Do it. I mean, no, I get that with how your dad's being, but like, I don't think being where you are is how you want to be or away from him either. Right? Then I'm at that point, I'm gonna have to understand that while it's very not useful, it's what I have to work with. Rosie, please get a doctor. Get all of the doctors. Call all of them in. No, we're not. Yes. No. Yes. No, I don't know. Um, does everything feel absolutely normal right now? You feel normal, and as you should. Have you treated? Rosie? Rosie? Treat it. Ready to your grounded. I don't know. I think Fog would agree to no Mario Kart. And then treat it. Rosie, that's not how that works. I mean, it could be when it could be potential when your sugar's high. It'll eventually come back down, but it's not going to come back up if you don't do something to make it come back up. That's just not how it works. Right now, it feels like Gordon Ramsay has a slice of bread on each side of your head. Rosie, go treat it. That's it. That's it. We're calling the hospital. We're calling. Z-A, please. How long? How long must we fight with Zone 2? You were celled. Imagine being so sure of yourself. I'm still trying to figure out who your celled is. Rosie, you better have traded. Don't make it. Don't make me call and get the doctor for you. I'll do it. It will happen. Did they make you explain why you decided not to treat it? I could narrow it down quite a bit. Because you have told. Because you have told once. I have some kind of semblance of an area. Oh God. 2024? You didn't throw an exact. You never threw an exact. A general area. Hang on. Discord. Oh, way! Jesus. You only have 10? Oh, Lord. Give him a goal instead of taking a test, taking 2 to the chest form. What's the last day of the rest of my life? Dang it, now I want to listen to Youth of the Nation. Why do you want to yeet your phone? Do not yeet. No yeet. Wall! I walled! That's my reminder that next week I need to try to make a run a couple places and see about upgrading mine. Because it needs it. Apple's new wall. Oh, I'll talk about that with you after. Because it takes a lot of explaining. It takes a lot of explaining. 'Cause, I mean, that was a day that went from being noon to 7 to noon to close real quick. Let's be real. The eye wall would absolutely just come with a built-in power cable. So it's just plugged in all the time. But the cord would only be long enough so that in order to be able to plug it in, you couldn't even plug it into the outlet that would exist on the eye wall. You would have to plug it into the ceiling. At which point they would invent the eye ceiling. The eye house. The IER. The eye door and the eye window. Got the eye baseboard, the eye chandelier. Can't wait until Apple starts producing prosthetic eyes. Be the eye. Hi, Captain. I just set the. Is that people out on a naval ship? What is that? It's the eye, Captain. Legends Z-A Shinylocke. But Zone 2 hates us. Atrocious. It's atrociously bad. She's a killer. We. Say no. You already know the answer to that one. Rosie, I'm telling you, you might as well just have somebody collect your belongings and move them into that room, because you are home. That is home now. And then you didn't do any of what you were supposed to. Because part of remaining steady is on you. Oh no. Option 1? No. Option 2? Definitely not. Option 3? Option 1. Option 4? Option 2? In other words, your options for going home are no, 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 and no. No matter which option you pick, it's still no. There is no secret option. You have the ability to change your options. You have the power to be able to change your options. All no's to all yeses. But you have to do what is required. The secret option is no squared. You know, I'm realizing that we are to Rosie when she asks if she can, if we think she can go home tomorrow. What the magic conch was to Squidward every time he asked for food. May I have something to eat? No. Try asking again. No. I mean, you kind of look like Squid. I mean, what? That, you see, Rosie, that just makes it funnier. Because for all we know, because that means for all we know, you actually could look like Squidward. But you're not blonde anymore? Question mark? Or that one Kibby picture you posted and covered the face in isn't you in the first place? It's true. I have seen the talent. Okay, then who was that in that picture you posted? In the Pets channel. I'm like 95% sure that the hair in that was black. Am I just straight up blind? Am I not surprised that it's a mess? Why am I not surprised it's a mess? You just did that. I mean, that me does kind of look like Squidward. I mean, it was accurate. It was super accurate. Get kicked. Real. Ghostbusters! Soon. Soon, man. Padawan. Imagine getting kicked by YouTube. Could never. I have never, actually. I could make Ray Charles flinch. Zone 2, what have I ever done to you? What have I ever done to you? Like, I'm fairly certain we've made it abundantly clear that it's one of my favorite zones in the game. I mean, look, it has a Kakuna. There's Badoos. Ample opportunities to push for Gyarados. But more importantly, there's Badoo. I love Badoo. Love a Badoo. Real. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-do. Ba-do, 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 ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-do, ba-do. Did YouTube kick Rosie again? She like I was like, did YouTube kick you again? She like reemerged, said YouTube kicked you, and then you just went radio silent. But Talon, you ain't got no legs. You're a wheezing. You ain't got no legs. Oh my god. Why are you tormenting Kibby? Squidward. That poor Kibby. Poor Kibby. Now you see, Rosie, the older you get, the more you will understand Squidward. And that's just a fact of life. Growing old is understanding Squidward's perspective. But yes. And so, oop. You know, I just wasn't expecting the image to have sound. I just wasn't expecting it to have sound. It sounded like this. Leah! Huh? crazy. Wow. Wow, wow. Why are you gonna attack your sister like that? You know, I still don't blame you for that. And I'm not going to be the one to sit back and be like, but you should talk with them. Trust me, I completely cut one of my parents out. Wow. Yeah. Oh, real, just not. This is not the type of person that I needed around. From like a human being standpoint. Oh no. Wait, this is safe space here. This is safe space. This is judgment-free zone. Unless it's Rosie, then we judge. Right? Rah! Oh, Rosie, I'm pretty sure you have been already. A few times. Didn't click fast enough. Oh my god. Did you tell her to get some sleep? Just told you to get some sleep. You're not the one that has to be up in 2 hours. You tell her that you're not the one that needs to be up in 2 hours? We're gonna spam fly 10 times before we call it. I don't know. I think YouTube's broken. I think YouTube has been broken for a couple months. I lost count. I'm just gonna say that was 5. I mean, yes, but a couple, specifically, like 3 months ago, they changed some stuff and it made a mess out of everything. Bruh. Nothing. Well, suppose tomorrow's a new day, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna make sure that you stay nice and steady. Yep. I don't have to worry about tomorrow randomly turning into a close, though. So, It's tempting. I'm not gonna lie, it is tempting, but no, I legitimately just spent like 90 bucks earlier. You know, that was just 5 packs of Chaos Rising, an Ethernet cord to hook the Switch up, so the Switch is now wired. Actually, I spent like 100 bucks earlier, so I got energy drinks too. Rosie, you are Chaos Rising, okay? Oh yeah, no. There's you a fun fact, Rosie. That's where that Ampharos that you got hype about came from. It was in Chaos Rising. Yep, the Ampharos, the Watchog, and the Frogadier that I got like last week. Shouldn't be too difficult, Rosie. I mean, that one's, or it's not an SIR. Yeah, I got a Frogadier too. It's in the TCG channel. At least it should be. Now I gotta look. Make sure I didn't just make a lawyer out of myself. I'm pretty sure I put it in there. Yeah, it's there. It's there right up along some hits that I got off perfect order in the same night. Talon, I need you to understand, because you hadn't popped in yet, just how much I lost it when I read that. Dude, the Frogadier's great. Yes, the Frog is also Chaos Rising. Yeah, the Frogadier is from Chaos Rising. Oh, Jiravan, how's it going? How's it going? We were just about to look into running off, but I think I will look to see if we can't redirect somewhere. It's been a while. Really? Dang it, man. All right. Bad. Yeah, Rosie, please get Doctor. When that happens. You did. That Mega Zygarde is clean. That sugared was awesome. The sugared. I have a set I need to look at. Oh. I'm kind of curious what's in it. I found out that I could actually get a hold of a booster box of it. I just want to see if there's anything in it that I would be super interested in. Yeah, there is. Heck yeah, there is. A lot, actually. Bet. I'm gonna get it. Yes, of course. Of course I do. It's just the base Mega Evolution set. The first one. Just straight up Mega Evolution. Not Phantasmal or Ascended. It's just Mega Evo. I didn't get to open any. At all. On that set, so I mean, if I can get a booster box of it, I'm gonna get a booster box of it. I mean, knowing his shop. Mega emo? Meat for nah. Alright. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one where we hopefully actually get something in Zone 2. In Zone 2 quits being a menace. Alright, until then, y'all. You know, it's just cards with every track off of the Black Parade. Alright, till the next one, y'all. Everyone be well. Stay safe. Bye, guys.